We have seen intermittent rain showers throughout today, but right now it's a light drizzle, but we're still good for Beech Grove High School football as the Beech Grove Hornets take on the Lutheran Saints in an Indiana Crossroads Conference matchup for this 2018 season opener. Good evening, everyone. I'm Jim Pick, joined by John Dans. This is not just another season of Beech Grove High School football, it's the 80th season in program history.
Also, a new thing about the Hornets, they've gotten new uniforms this year. They have returned to wearing black and orange, the main colors of the Hornets and of, Hornets in real life. And what's very interesting is it's black numbers with an orange outline, which originally we thought might be a problem for people up in the booth. But looking down here from the booth out to onto the field at the players, it looks pretty good so far. I talked to some of the players about how they feel about these new uniforms. Kion Tyler and Terrace Pope both told me that they are more breathable. They look better. They think they look a lot better than the anthracite ones we wore last year. And but there is one drawback, and is that they rip a little bit easier. It is made by these uniforms were made by a bigger company, Millennium. And right now we will soon be kicking off for the first game of the season and the first ICC matchup for either of these teams.
Angel Fonseca will kick things off, and we're underway. End-over-end kick. It is fielded by Deontay Jones. Jones looking for some running room on the far sideline. He's going to be upended. Lutheran should have decent field position to begin its opening series of 2018. Hornets missing some key players from last year who are returning this year due to disciplinary reasons. That's all we'll say about that. Hornets will have to make do with what they have. Hornets coming off a losing season last year, 4-6 after 3 consecutive winning seasons. However, Mark Weller's got this program on a roll, and he's expecting a decent season this year. At the quarterback position is Michael Joseph, or check that, number 18. Looked like incidental contact there. One of the Lutheran players wanted a flag, didn't get one. That was Blake White at quarterback.
Tried to go for a home run on the very first play of the game. Very interesting play call.
I think the Hornets caught a break. There looked like contact on the part of Beech Grove, but it wasn't called.
Yeah, I originally thought there was going to be a flag on that play, but sometimes it be like that. So we'll see what the Saints call next.
2nd and 10 from the Lutheran 29. We're 13 seconds into the opening quarter. Out shotgun formation is Blake White. Handoff is to Marcus McFadden. He cannot find much running room at all. He might have picked up one, but that's it. Hornets doing a nice job of shutting off the run that time. 3rd and long for the Saints.
We'll see if Beech Grove can hold here and have Lutheran go 3 and out on their very first drive of the season.
Lutheran wearing the white jerseys with maroon pants, maroon numerals, gold helmets. White rolls to his left. Pass is caught by number 6, Deontay Jones. He has enough for a first down, more than enough, in fact.
Huge play for Lutheran there.
It is a 20-yard pickup, provided the ball is spotted at the midfield stripe. It is a 20-yard pickup on that pass play. First completion thrown by Blake White tonight. Lutheran on the move. Handoff is to Marcus McFadden, and he may have lost a 1, maybe 2. Looks like a 1-yard loss. The officials spotting it at the 49.
Hornets looking, they looked good on the first 2 downs, but we'll see if they can get it to another 3rd down and see if they can deliver this time. Didn't mean to cut you off there, Jim.
That's all right.
Sorry.
2nd and 11 for the Saints. Opening series of 2018 for either team. White rolls to his right.
He was wide open.
Pass is caught by Settlemeyer. He's shy of the first down. Pickup of about 7 yards that time. They'll mark him down at about the 44.
Third down again for Lutheran. We'll see if Beech Grove can hold this time.
3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. 3rd and short.
Lutheran converted on a 3rd and 9 on its previous 3rd down attempt. Lutheran in Beech Grove territory. Out of the shotgun is White. McFadden, the lone running back. Looks as if Beech Grove jumped offside, and if that's the case, Lutheran has picked up another 1st down. Wait a minute.
That was a false start.
There was apparent movement on the Lutheran line, so instead of 3rd and 4, it'd be 3rd and 9. Hopefully this time the Hornets can stop the Saints on 3rd and 9. Lutheran breaks huddle. Marcus McFadden, the lone running back, 3 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. White rolls to his left, passes caught by number 16.
Oh, missed tackle.
He eluded a tackle.
Oh, man.
Number 16, that was Logan Beard. He picked up the 1st down, tried to do a tightrope along the far sideline, but ran out of bounds.
2nd, 3rd down conversion by Lutheran. That's not what you want if you're Coach Weller.
Saints are 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions so far, and they have a 1st down at the Beech Grove 25-yard line. The Saints looking to draw first blood on this initial offensive series of 2018. White hands off. Nope, fake the handoff. Pass is almost intercepted in and out of the hands of Logan Beard. A Beech Grove defender was there, but the ball fell harmlessly to the ground. 2nd and 10 for the Saints.
We'll see if Lutheran goes for a home run here and try to score a touchdown, or see if they'll just get some short yardage to get a reasonable 3rd down and just try to, move up the field, move the chains, keep it slow.
Once again, the Saints break huddle. We played almost 3.5 minutes in the opening quarter. Handoffs to McFadden. McFadden tries to find some running room. He appears to have it. There are a couple flags down. This may come back. Looks as if it's in the area of holding. Let's see if the officials confirm that. Either a hold or a clip, one of the two. It is a hold against the Saints. It'll be marked off from the spot of the infraction.
2nd Lutheran penalty of this drive.
Once again, the Saints break huddle. Lutheran very deliberate here on this opening series. Out of the shotgun is Blake White. White receives the snap. Drops back. Throw is
that was
off the hands of one of the tight ends or receivers. I think that was Logan Beard.
Throw was a little high. Just a little bit, not that much.
Check that. Luke Snow, I beg your pardon, number 15.
3rd and 11 for Lutheran. We'll see if Beech Grove can finally get that 3rd down stop that they've been looking for this entire drive.
Not sure if Luke is related to a fellow Beech Grove grad, Eric Snow. Possibly, but I don't know for certain. Don't quote me on that. 3rd and 11 from the Hornet 26. Lutheran looking to continue its drive. White drops back to pass. Here's a throw. It is.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Nice play. Nice defensive play by one of the defensive backs. That was a touchdown saving deflection there.
Great play by the defensive back.
He had Deontay Jones wide open.
Not too sure who the defensive back was there, but just picture perfect. If he wasn't there, if he would have knocked that ball down, that would have been a touchdown.
That might have been Romeo Eccles defending on the play. I don't know for certain. But whoever it was made a touchdown saving deflection that time. 4 down territory for Lutheran. 4th and 11. Man in motion.
Oh.
Here's a pass. It is incomplete. Man. There are no flags. The Hornets will take over on downs.
The Hornets finally get that stop that was eluding them, and the Lutheran Saints turn it over on downs.
The Hornets will begin their first offensive series of 2018. We have a new face at quarterback, Gavin Mitchell, number 7. He's only a sophomore, transferred from Cecina. More of a pocket passer. Here's the handoff to.
Ooh, oh, there's a flag.
There's a flag. This may come back.
Yeah, this might come back. There's a holding. Might be a holding, might be a clip.
Touchdown for Terrace Pope, but I think it's coming back.
Yeah, we'll have to see what the flag is here from the referee.
The officials confer.
Looks like they're going to be bringing this one all the way back. It was a huge rush.
It was a huge play by Terrace Pope, but
a 74-yard touchdown by Pope goes for naught as the Hornets are penalized for illegal motion.
All the way back. Wow. A lot of boos from the stands.
That flag was thrown on the far side of the field. Ball be spotted at the 21. That's a line of scrimmage penalty. Seven minutes and 45 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Alongside John Dans, Jim Pick here with you at Hornet Stadium. Beech Grove and Lutheran scoreless for the moment, but Beech Grove looking to change all that. That's going to go on Beech Grove. False start on the Hornets. Movement on the offensive line, resulting in the penalty.
That is not the start on offense you want if you're Coach Weller.
Mark Weller is doubling as offensive coordinator in addition to being head coach, taking over those duties from Nick Perica, who's now at Plainfield High School. Gavin Mitchell is quarterback that Mark Weller thinks highly of. Mitchell breaks the tackle,
broke loose,
has the first down, and he goes out of bounds, but not before crossing Lutheran territory.
Very great start for Gavin Mitchell to finally get a play without a penalty. Just a great run by him to get a Hornet first down.
Pickup is worth 30 yards. They'll mark it at the Lutheran 49. The first big play from the Hornets comes courtesy of quarterback Gavin Mitchell. Notwithstanding the nullified touchdown run by Terrace Pope of 74 yards. Mitchell out of the shotgun. Hands off to Pope. Terrace Pope is still on his feet. He's got another first down. Had to get to the 39. Let's see if he got there. They'll mark it at the 39, and if that's the case, he's got a first down. So successive first downs for Beech Grove has the Hornets on the move.
It was a very good run by Terrace there. Broke 2 tackles and just showing that he's not just a speed running back, but he can be a smash mouth running back too if need be.
Lone running back is Pope. Handoff from Mitchell. Not much there. Picked up a 1 or 2, but that's it. I checked that. Quanzel Jones on the carry for the Hornets, number 1.
Still no pass from Gavin Mitchell yet. Have yet to see his arm strength or his accuracy.
Hopefully we'll see some indication of it as the game progresses. We're nearing the halfway mark of quarter number 1. 6.5 left to go.
Oh,
another pass. It is overthrown, intended for Cameron Graham. Or Charles Ellis. Charles Ellis, the intended receiver.
Was a little high for him.
Yep. Put a little too much mustard on that pass, Gavin Mitchell.
You have to think about, Gavin Mitchell, this is his first varsity start for Beech Grove. There's got to be a little bit of jitters, very first start. He's only a sophomore, so there might be some jitters, but we'll see if he, stays and gets in. He's going to run it again.
Gavin Mitchell with another run. Did he fumble it? Apparently he did, and Lutheran recovered.
My, oh, my.
On the recovery is Deontay Jones. So the Hornets' first offensive series results in a turnover.
That might be the jitters I was just talking about.
Lutheran will have the ball at its own 31-yard line.
The Hornet defense will look to try and make another stop against the Lutheran Saints here.
Both teams 0 for 1 on their initial offensive series. Blake White out of the shotgun. We've got a timeout taken by Beech Grove. We'll take one momentarily with 6:20 left to go in quarter number 1. Lutheran and Beech Grove are scoreless here at Hornet Stadium when we return in a moment here on BGSN. I guess we're back on. Okay. Back here at Hornet Stadium where we're scoreless with 6:20 left to go in quarter number 1. The weather has cooperated to date. Hopefully that will be the case for the remainder of the evening. First play of the second offensive series for the Saints. Handoff is to Dante Akins. Picks up about 4 yards. Akins picks up 4, 2nd and 6 for Lutheran. We're past the halfway mark of quarter number 1. Beech Grove leads the all-time series 5-4. This is the 10th meeting between these two schools. The Hornets are 3-1 at home against the Saints, while Lutheran is 3-2 at home against the Hornets. White rolls to his left, pass is caught, but
missed tackle.
Yeah, missed tackle against Logan
still
Beard.
Going.
Beard still on his feet. He's knocked out of bounds finally, but not before he enters Beech Grove territory.
That pass was almost knocked down at first. I'm not sure who it was that rushed in there, but he nearly got a paw on it. But Beard was able to catch it and run down and get into Beech Grove territory. It's interesting, Jim, that the Hornets and the Saints, they've only played 10 times, even though they're relatively close to each other. I pass Lutheran all the time, just going down and, going to Sam's Club or anything like that. It's interesting that they've only played. This is only the 10th time they've played.
Yeah, this is the 14th season for Lutheran High School. It began the football program in 2005 under Ray Schultz. This is Dave Pasch's 11th year as head coach. Dante Aikens on the carry. Picks up about a couple, 2nd and 8. Lutheran did not join the Indiana Crossroads Conference until 2009. Before Beech Grove played Lutheran, it played West Vigo for 8 consecutive years, from 2001 to 2008. White hands off to Aikens. Aikens looking for some running room. He might have gotten one, but that's it.
Not a lot of room to run there, but the Hornets do want to be careful. On the end of the play there, they almost slammed the running back to the ground, and you don't want to do that. You know, you don't want to be any unsportsmanlike, and you definitely don't want to get a flag.
You want to avoid that at all costs if you can.
Another 3rd down for the Saints.
Pickup of about a half a yard. The ball is just shy of the 41, so give him a 1-yard carry for Dante Aikens. 3rd and a long 7 for the Saints. Once again, Blake White out of the shotgun. Lone running back is McFadden.
Ooh, a sack by the Hornets.
That is number 20, Aiden Brooks on the tackle of quarterback Blake White. And Lutheran will send its punt team out. Luke Snow is the punter for the Saints. Doubles as a wide receiver.
The Saints will probably try and pin the Hornets deep in their own territory here and try to get a stop on them.
Not a bad decision if you're Lutheran, provided that Lutheran's plans go well. Snap is good. The punt.
Ooh.
It's a line drive. It'll be fielded at around the 25.
Ooh, big block. Who's still on his feet?
Down.
It may be for that block at the.
Yep.
You know.
Romeo Eccles on the return, but it looks as if it'll go for naught. Illegal block in the back is the apparent call.
So this Hornets drive not off to the best of starts, pinned deep in their own territory, just like Lutheran was trying to do, and we will see if they can get out of this slump that they're in.
It was a hold on the return.
This will be Gavin Mitchell's 2nd drive of the game and the 2nd drive of his varsity career.
The Hornets will start around their own 15-yard line. Oh, that's at the 14.
Oh, man.
The infraction occurred at the 24-yard line.
If you're the Hornets here, you want to be very careful. You do not want to give up a fumble and give up a touchdown or even give up a safety. You want to play it cool here, and you want to try and get out of your own territory.
I would think the Hornets will stick with a run, and they do.
Ooh, big run. Ooh, put his shoulder down. Needs to be careful not to fumble.
Teron Washington on the carry. He picks up a 1st down for the Hornets. Pickup of 12 for Teron Washington.
Good pickup for the Hornets there. Getting a little closer to Lutheran territory.
Mitchell hands off to...
Ooh, he's still on his feet.
Pope.
I believe that is number 1. I believe that is Quanzel Jones.
Quanzel Jones on the carry. We got a late flag on the play. The officials confer. Looks as if this may be against Lutheran, and it is a personal foul. Tack on 15 yards to the end of the run.
That's very good for the Hornets, but not very good for the Saints. Tacking 15 yards on the end of the run.
So instead of 1st and 10 at the Hornet 40, it'll be 1st and 10 at the Saint 45. The Hornets invade Lutheran territory once again. Let's see if they can take advantage of that. Under 2.5 minutes to play, 2:20 to be precise and counting.
Okay, handoff.
Donovan Bailey on the carry. No, Teron Washington, I beg your pardon. Washington with another carry, picked up about a couple. 2 minutes left to go in the quarter. Gavin Mitchell receives the play call from the Hornets sideline. Mike Renfro might be the offensive coordinator. Mitchell.
Oh, he will throw it.
Back pass.
Ooh.
In and out of the hands of Romeo Eccles. He might have taken his eye off the ball before catching it, looking at the real estate ahead of him, but he put the proverbial cart before the horse that time.
You always want to keep your eyes on the ball.
Yep. Romeo made a bad mistake that time. Fortunately for him, it didn't result in an interception. 3rd and 8.
See what the Hornets call here.
See if they can cash in here. One no
Ooh.
their movement on the Beech Grove line.
That's a false start.
It's going to be 3rd and 13 as a result of the infraction.
Yikes. That is not what you want if you're Coach Weller. Numerous penalties are typical of the early season. Things that coach will work on in the upcoming practices as the season progresses. Try to minimize the number of penalties taken. Ball's at the 48-yard line. Ooh.
Mitchell
will throw. He's going to try to evade a sack.
He does.
He's
Gets
going to
rid
throw
of
it
it.
away.
Ball goes out of bounds. Quanzel Jones, the intended receiver. It is 4th down for Beech Grove. Josh Fryer will come on to punt.
One of the biggest punters I've ever seen, and he has standing offers from IU and Purdue to play on the offensive line. And he's also, this summer, he went to a camp in Florida State, at Florida State. So,
line of scrimmage is the 48. Josh Fryer was all-county last year as a punter.
Almost blocked.
Almost blocked. Got it off. It will be fielded by Deontay Jones deep in his own territory. Jones with a good return before being knocked out of bounds. There are 53 seconds left to go in quarter number 1. We remain scoreless.
Oh, there's a player limping off the field. See if we can get a number. Ooh, just threw his helmet on the ground. Believes that is number 33.
Sean Small.
Ooh. He is not very happy. He looks like he's in a lot of pain.
Writhing in pain. It looks as if they're taking a look at the knee. That's not good. Meanwhile, Lutheran begins its 3rd offensive series of the contest. Blake White hands off to Deontay Jones, looks for running room, finds it.
Ooh, big hit.
Finds a seam, breaks a couple tackles before being brought down at around the 45-yard line.
Hornet defender tried to knock the ball loose there, but just couldn't do it, and Lutheran will get a 1st down.
Pickup of 18 officially. They mark the ball at the officials mark the ball at the 44-yard line of Lutheran. 40 seconds left to go in the quarter.
As previously said, Sean Small is on the sideline getting his leg attended to. Also, a developing story. I believe it is Terrace Pope that is on the trainer's table. Maybe a hamstring or another leg problem, but we'll get information as soon as we can.
White.
Ooh!
Pass batted down.
Great defensive play there.
Quanzel Jones did a nice job knocking that ball down.
Very great play by Jones. Now that we're seeing it, it is a little hard to see the numbers up here with black on black, but it is what it is, you know.
If it's any consolation, there are numbers on the helmets.
Numbers are in bright orange, which is a little helpful.
8 seconds to go in the quarter. This may be the last play unless it's a pass play. White drops back to pass. Pass is
caught.
Incomplete. There's 1 second remaining on the clock.
Two straight incomplete passes for Lutheran. The passing game hasn't been very alive for either team tonight. More so for Lutheran than Beech Grove, but
Lutheran's pass production's been more productive than Beech Grove's tonight. Although we're scoreless. This will be the final play of quarter number 1. Out of the shotgun is White. Rolls to his left. Looks for a receiver. Passes.
Goes deep. Oh, it's caught.
By Logan Beard. And he's into Beech Grove territory. And that will mark the end of quarter number 1 with your score. The Lutheran Saints nothing, and the Beech Grove Hornets nothing. Stay tuned for second quarter action when John and I return in a moment here on BGSN.
All the way to the 31-yard line. As we will take over for the third and 2 quarter. Here are
we have an update here on Sean Small and Terrace Pope. Sean Small is officially out with a thigh injury, and Terrace Pope is officially out for concussion protocol. And as you know, Jim, concussions are a very serious issue in football these days.
And add insult to injury, there was a 24-yard pass completion from Blake White to Logan Beard to end quarter number 1, resulting in Lutheran having the ball at the Beech Grove 32 to begin quarter number 2.
There was a flag on the play here.
And it's being marched against the Hornets.
Another penalty by the Hornets.
Delay of game on the Hornets. That was a pickup of 25 yards on the previous play.
Ooh, man.
Touchdown, Marcus McFadden on a pass from Blake White. Lutheran is on the scoreboard first. A 26-yard pass completion from Blake White to Marcus McFadden, and Lutheran has an early 6-0 command.
Not the start the Hornets envisioned.
Micah Mattis to attempt an extra point kick. I beg your pardon. No, they're going to kick the extra point. I guess Lutheran's trying to keep the Beech Grove defense honest. Snap is good. Kick is
Good.
Also good. So with 11 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in quarter number 2, your score reads the Lutheran Saints 7 and the Beech Grove Hornets nothing. Back after this here on BGSN. With 11 minutes, 51 seconds left to go in the first half, Lutheran has a 7-0 lead, courtesy of a 26-yard touchdown pass from Blake White to Marcus McFadden. Micah Mattis will kick off for Lutheran from his own 40-yard line. Hornets have 3 players deep.
There you go, right there. So 6-7-0, big 46-yard receiving touchdown for Marcus McFadden. It's kind of wide open on the right flat with the around the score. And we have a chance to see the Beech Grove Hornets through a spot. Kick into this one is going to
It will be fielded at around the 15-yard line or 10-yard line.
takes it up near about the 30, now it's 25.
Keani Johnson on the kickoff return.
The Hornets will look to answer Lutheran's touchdown here with hopefully a touchdown or maybe a field goal. I'm not too sure what Fonseca's field goal range is, but you never know.
Hornets need to get in a field goal range if they need to move the ball.
Definitely need to move the ball. I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to kick a field goal from.
No. Mitchell out of the shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's going to.
Oh, he's going deep. He's going for a home run. Ooh.
Pass is overthrown. Braden Keene defending for Lutheran, number 4. Romeo Eccles, the intended receiver. $11 minutes, 37 seconds left to go here in the first half. 2nd and 10 for the Hornets.
Gavin Mitchell, we're laying the play call.
Mitchell out of the gun. Handoff is to Quanzel Jones, I think. Or Teron Washington on the carry. 3rd and 6 for Beech Grove. 4 yards on the pickup by Teron Washington. Gavin Mitchell and the Beech Grove Hornets are getting a baptism under fire so far, and they're down 7-0 at the moment. Hornets need to convert a 3rd and 6 situation. Mitchell gonna keep the ball. Not gonna find much running. He pitches is out. But it goes for no avail.
Was a little dangerous there to try and pitch it after he was already being tackled. But the Hornets will send Josh Fryer out, and we will have another punt here.
Especially with Lutheran players converging, that was a dangerous play right there. Could have resulted in a turnover.
That's where some of the varsity inexperience comes in, but thankfully for the Hornets, they held onto the ball, and they will try to pin Lutheran as deep as they can.
Let's see if Josh Fryer can get off a booming punt.
The Saints were able to get a big time cut in to try and block the punt earlier.
There was a punt block attempt earlier that was narrowly missed by the Saints. The Hornets will use their second timeout, I believe. Nope, delay of game penalty against Beech Grove. Beech Grove has 2 timeouts remaining. Lutheran has its full complement of timeouts here in the first half. Josh Fryer's father, Jeff, is one of the assistant coaches for Beech Grove. Good snap. It's a nice end-over-end kick.
Oh,
not
was it touched by a Lutheran player? No.
Almost touched by a Saint, but wasn't. It is down by a Beech Grove player at around the Lutheran 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Saints.
Looks like it's the 41.
Also, we have an update on the weather. I was looking at the radar, and it seems that the rain might pass us by. There might be a little sprinkles, but there will be no lightning, so this game will continue.
That's good for our viewers.
Good for the viewers, good for the fans, good for the players, because storms
for
are
us.
Yeah, very good for us.
Here's the handoff to McFadden. Tries to find some running room, picks up about 1, but that's all.
Not a lot of room for the Saints there.
The line of scrimmage was the 42. Actually, it was the 41, so pickup of 2. 2nd and 8. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Here's the handoff to Logan Beard. Beard looking for some running room. He's shy of the first down, but does pick up yardage. Got about 1, maybe 2. They'll mark him at the 45. Called a gain of 2 for Logan Beard.
We'll see what Coach Cross will call up for the Beech Grove defense to see if they can get another stop.
Hornets need a stop here in the worst way possible. Wide out shotgun formation. Beard in motion. White airs it
He's
out.
going for a home run.
That will be
juggled.
Broken up.
Broken up.
Donovan Bailey defending. Did a nice job. Number 88 for Lutheran, Ben Settlemeyer, was the intended receiver, but pass was incomplete. 4th and 6, and it looks as if Lutheran will likely send on the punt team. Luke Snow will come out to punt. Just under 8.5 minutes to play, 8:21 to be precise here in the first half. Line of scrimmage is the 45. Good snap. Snow, line drive kick. This will roll out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
Very good punt by the Lutheran Saints. It'll be very, very tough field position for the Hornets here. Got to be very careful to make sure they don't fumble, give up touchdown, give up a safety, especially not when you're already down a touchdown. The Hornets need to be careful. Careful like they got fine china. They got to make sure they'll probably stick with the run, if I were to guess.
A 48-yard punt by Luke Snow that time pins the Hornets at their own 7-yard line.
Ooh, 7-yard line.
Actually the 9, so it was 46 yards. Two-man backfield along with quarterback Gavin Mitchell. Handoff to Teron Washington. Yes, it is Teron. Picks up about 6 yards, I think, or 5.
Pretty good run for first down.
It's a reasonable second down for the Hornets.
Yeah, this drive started at the 7, so it was a 48-yard punt by Luke Snow. Not much running room there on that carry by the Hornets. Teron Washington with another carry. Two yards on that carry by Washington makes it 3rd and 4 for the Hornets. Over 7 minutes to go here in the quarter, or the half. Mitchell rolls to his left.
Oh, man.
Loads the tackler, still on his feet. Looking to pick up the first down, has it. And he's going to
He's still going. There's a flag on the play. We'll see what the penalty flag is for here.
I think the first down's going to stand. Illegal block in the back against Beech Grove.
Beech Grove shooting themselves in the foot there.
If that should be a 10-yard penalty. He had to get to the 17 for the first down.
You know, we talked, he probably has a little bit of development still needed as far as throwing the football.
The Hornets will have a first down as a result of the play. Instead of the ball at the 31, it'll be at the 21.
At least the Hornets do have a fresh set of downs to work with.
If that's any consolation.
Gavin Mitchell relaying the play call.
Six and a half minutes to go here in this first half of action. Mitchell going to keep it. Looks for running room, not going to get much. Might have been fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage if he did so. Lost a yard on the play. Clock continues to run. We're nearing the midway mark of quarter number 2.
We'll see if the Hornets stick with the run or try to pass again.
Hornets trail 7-0. They have the football. Although the scoreboard says Lutheran has the football, but doesn't. Mitchell, pass intended for number 24, Donovan Bailey, makes the reception. There are no flags on the play. Bailey is knocked out of bounds at around the 41, 42-yard line. It'll be marked at the 42, resulting in a 22-yard pass play and a first down for the Hornets.
Good throw and catch there by the Hornets. Exactly what they needed. Another first down. It seems that the Hornets are driving down the field to try and even up the score here.
Gavin Mitchell's gradually gaining confidence as the game progresses. Handoff is to
very
Washington.
Good run. Washington.
Teron Washington has another Beech Grove first down into Lutheran territory. Gets to the 44. 14-yard pickup for Teron Washington, a junior, 5'9" junior. Hornets need to.
Another handoff. Ooh, he's got room. He's got room. This might be a touchdown. Got one man to beat. Shoestring tackle there.
Quanzel Jones on the carry. Has another Beech Grove first down.
beautiful run there.
Hornets offensive line did a nice job opening up room for Quanzel Jones, resulting in a 35-yard pickup for the Beech Grove junior. First and goal from the 9. Let's see if the Hornets can take advantage of this golden opportunity.
Who's still on his
Running
feet?
room.
He's close.
Close to the goal line, but he just shy. Inside the 5, might have gotten to about the 1 or 2 yard line.
The Hornets are knocking on the door here.
Gain of 7 on the play, or gain of 8. Ball at the 1 yard line. Mitchell, does he get in? Yes, he does. Gavin Mitchell with a 1 yard touchdown run, and the Hornets have their first score of 2018 with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in the first half. Gavin Mitchell making the most of his opportunity in his first start at quarterback for Beech Grove.
Well, are the Hornets going for 2 here?
Hornets are within 1.
Looks like the Hornets might try and roll the dice, try and get a 2-point conversion here. Or no, Angel Fonseca will come out for the extra point attempt. Oh, what? Oh,
I think that's Fonseca getting ready to kick the extra point.
that was weird. There's a flag on the play. A little bit of confusion on the field here.
Legal procedure against Beech Grove. There was apparent movement on the Beech Grove line. Angel Fonseca looks to even the score with this extra point. First of 2018, provided that he can split the uprights with his kick. But not before we have a timeout here. Lutheran may have taken that timeout, and if that's the case, I'm not sure.
There was just a whole lot of confusion on the field. There might have been 2 footballs. It was pandemonium down there. No one knew what was going on.
I'm assuming Lutheran took that timeout, and if that's the case, the Saints have 2 timeouts remaining. The Hornets still have their 2 timeouts at their disposal. Four minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in this first half of action. Beech Grove just scored on a 1 yard touchdown run by quarterback Gavin Mitchell, a sophomore sensation, who's the quarterback of the future for the next couple of seasons.
So it seems like the Hornets will
offensive unit has come back out on the field. Hornets are going to go for 2.
rolling the dice
Mitchell
a little
drops
bit.
back to pass. Here's the throw. It is caught. And he's knocked out of bounds. Short of the goal line.
So the Hornets are still down here, trailing by 1 point.
Jones was the receiver on the play, but he was short of the goal line on that extra point attempt. So with 4 minutes and that should be 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here in quarter number 2. Beech Grove trails Lutheran 7-6 when we return in a moment here on BGSN. No time should have gone off the clock on that extra point attempt. Oh, somebody turned my mic off. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the first half here at Beech Grove's High School's Hornets Stadium. The host Hornets trail the Lutheran Saints 7-6, but they're on the scoreboard courtesy of a 1-yard quarterback keep by sophomore signal caller Gavin Mitchell. Angel Fonseca to attempt the kickoff, his first kickoff of after a score of 2018. The Hornets will receive the second half kickoff to begin the third quarter. Fonseca's kick, nice end over end kick. It is fielded by little hesitation by number 6 or number 9 or number 8, Marcus McFadden. That play was slow to unfold. McFadden picked up a few yards. Lutheran will have decent field position from its own 30-yard line. Maybe that hesitation was by design.
Might have been.
Once again, Lutheran back on the field for another offensive series, looking to answer a Beech Grove touchdown by Mitchell.
Oh, he's got a lot of room.
McFadden finds some running room. He's got plenty of daylight. Looking to elude a tackler.
Oh, he's still on his feet.
He's
oh
still
my
on his
goodness.
feet, and he's going to go the distance.
Oh my gosh.
70 yards.
Defense coordinator Jim Cross must be pulling his hair out right now.
There was almost a face mask penalty against Beech Grove, which wasn't called, but doesn't matter. McFadden goes the distance. 70 yards for another score, and Lutheran increases its lead to 13-6. Pending the extra point attempt by Micah Mattis. Mattis is perfect on one attempt. Timeout taken by Lutheran, I believe.
Lutheran had a man who was a little late to run on the field, so taking that timeout to make sure they have everything right, because they wouldn't want their extra point blocked here.
Lack of personnel on the Saints' part. We'll keep it here. Coming up at halftime, Jonathan Dans will interview the voice of the Hornets, Jim Pick. John will get his thoughts on Jim's tenure as a play-by-play announcer for Bgsn and BGTV.
Well, interesting to see if Lutheran will just trot out to do a regular extra point, or see if they will go for a 2-point conversion to try and get even more of a lead on the Hornets.
Make it a 2-score game. They kick an extra point, it'll be a 1-score game at 14-6.
Here in high school football, it is a little bit more of a gamble, because here in high school, specifically the type of teams that Beech Grove plays, the kickers aren't as automatic as they are in the NFL or Division I college. So you do need to take that into account about whether you kick the extra point or whether you go for 2.
Or in the Metropolitan Interscholastic Conference, for that matter. The premier conference in the state of Indiana, high school football. Lutheran with an unorthodox formation.
Oh, they're going
They're
for 2.
They're going to go for 2.
Oop.
Beard looking for somebody.
Oh, Hornets missed a tackle.
Pass is caught by, no, he out of bounds. That was Peyton Knight on the reception, but he was out of bounds. So with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the first half, the score remains Lutheran 13, Beech Grove 6.
Lutheran tried to take a trip to Las Vegas there, and their flight got canceled. Still only a one-score game.
Still plenty of time left in this first half. Hornets can muster another score here and receive the second half kickoff. We'll be in business. Hornets missing some key personnel due to disciplinary reasons, but so far, Beech Grove has weathered the storm, so to speak.
Figuratively and literally, as there was rain on the radar, but now it's gone. So we should be in business for the rest of the game.
The weather has cooperated here at Beech Grove's Hornet Stadium, which is in its 43rd year of existence, opened in 1976. Beech Grove won the very first game played in this stadium against Mooresville, 8-0. Micah Mattis to kick off for the Saints. Hornets have their usual 2 deep. One of the returners is presumably Donovan Bailey or Romeo Eccles.
We'll look for room. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Another flag. That's going to go against the Hornets in all likelihood.
Looked like a block in the back.
Yep. And the return man is slow to get up. The injuries mount for the Hornets, holding during the return against Beech Grove.
The returner will be helped off the field.
That was Romeo Eccles on the return. Beech Grove's sideline looks like a makeshift infirmary. 3 minutes and 33 seconds left to go here in the first half. Can the Hornets muster one last score before halftime?
He'll hand it off.
Teron Washington or good carry for Teron. Picks up about 5. Clock continues to run, just over 3 minutes to go.
We'll see if the Hornets will keep it on the ground here.
The Hornets should not panic.
Don't want to hit the panic button too soon.
Mitchell passes off
dropped.
the fingertips of Donovan Bailey. That looked like a catchable ball to me. Bailey probably should have had that ball, and he knows it. 3rd and 5.
3rd and manageable for the Hornets. It's a little long, but they will try and not go to 4th down here. They don't want to send Josh Fryer to punt out just yet.
Hornets want to delay that in whichever way possible. Out of the gun is Mitchell. Faked, rolls to his left, pass is off the fingertips of one of the wideouts for Beech Grove, far side of the field. It's a 4th down, and once again, Mark Weller sends out the punt team for Beech Grove. Josh Fryer to attempt his 3rd punt. Lutheran should have excellent field position as a result, unless Fryer can get off a booming punt.
Ooh!
Punt is blocked.
It is blocked. And the Lutheran Saints will get it.
On the block is Peyton Knight.
Oh, man. Not good for the Hornets.
A huge momentum shift has just occurred as Peyton Knight has blocked Josh Fryer's punt. Lutheran will have the ball inside the Beech Grove 10-yard line. The ball, I believe, is at the 8-yard line of the Hornets. 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in the half. Lutheran looking to make it a 2-score game if it can cash in here. Couple of running backs. Marcus McFadden looks for some running room, picks up a few yards before being brought down. Probably crossed the 5-yard line. Ball is at the 4-yard line of the Hornets.
Lutheran looking to make this a 2-score game.
Clock continues to run, just over 2 minutes to play. Out of the shotgun, handoff to McFadden. Did he fumble?
Oh.
Yes, he did. Who recovered? Beech Grove says
Saints
it has it. Let's see if the officials agree. The Hornets got it.
Very clutch play by the Hornet defense there.
The Hornets get a reprieve there. What looked like a apparent touchdown drive for Lutheran goes awry. Hornets will have the ball at their own 5-yard line. Minute 54 left to go. Need to go 95 yards to pay dirt. Mitchell out of the gun. Handoff is to
he's got running room.
Has the first down. He's brought down by a couple Lutheran tacklers, namely number 88, Ben Settlemeyer, and number 12, Michael Joseph. Jerron Washington gets to about the 25-yard line. Gain of 20 on the play. Hornets still have 2 timeouts. Clock continues to run. Movement on the right side of the line. Did the Hornets take a timeout? Apparently they did. Oh, Lutheran took the timeout. Yep. Lutheran is out of timeouts. The Hornets still have 2. By my count. Minute 27 left to go here in this first half. Again, if you're just joining us, the Hornets have the ball at their own 25-yard line, trailing 13-6. Hornets looking for one last score before halftime.
Hornets looking to take momentum into the locker room as they do get the second half kickoff.
Let's see if the Hornets can stay injury-free the rest of this contest. We're among the walking wounded, the Hornets are. Lutheran's defense comes back onto the field. Once again, Mitchell out of the shotgun. He's going to drop back to pass. He's going to throw. Passes! Broken up. Nice play by Braden Keene, no flag thrown. Pass well defended by Keene. Keani Johnson, the intended receiver.
There was a little bit of contact out there, but not enough to warrant a flag from the referees here.
There was a flag, however, in the backfield, I think.
Holding.
It was a holding penalty.
Not what you want if you are the Beech Grove Hornets.
The ball will be spotted at around the 15. Minute 21 left to go in the half. Washington, not much running room for Tehran, but picks up a few yards.
The clock is still running.
Second and 17, I believe.
We are under a minute until halftime officially here at Beech Grove Stadium. We'll see if Beech Grove will try to go for a home run or just let this clock run out and take it to the locker room.
If you're the Hornets, you don't want to turn the ball over. Mitchell out of the gun. Handoff is to Wanzel Jones. It is Jones on the carry. He's shy of the first down. Goes around left end, picks up a few more yards. The Hornets may be content to run out the clock. Lutheran is out of timeouts. And that will be the final play of the first half with your score. The Lutheran Saints 13 and the Beech Grove Hornets 6. When we come back, Jonathan Dance will interview the voice of the Hornets, Jim Pick. When we return in a few moments here on BGSN.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm here with Jim Pick, as you may know. And Jim, you don't really get to talk about yourself too much on here. So how long have you been working here for Beach Grove and really helping us out by doing commentary?
This is my 8th year of doing play-by-play for BGSN/BGTV. I started back in January 2012 under Wiley Kraft, who was here for almost 6 years. He left after the first semester of the 2016-17 school year, and since then Nick White has taken over. And I've been doing play-by-play for varsity football, varsity volleyball, varsity boys and girls basketball, wrestling, as well as girls softball.
So how long have you been involved with the Beach Grove community?
I've been involved for many years, namely probably around 2006 when my nephews, who have since graduated from BGHS, got involved in athletics. I graduated from here in 1984, and what really got me started in this play-by-play business was I used to listen to Bob Lamey do games for the Indianapolis Racers of the Old World Hockey Association. That got me interested in the sports, and I started doing play-by-play of basketball games at recess during my 5th grade year, believe it or not. And in recent years, before I got the gig of doing play-by-play for BGSN, I've been doing simulated play-by-play in the stands, trying to not be passive. I try to stay active whenever I watch a sporting event. I don't like to be passive, and that's part of my work in doing a game as a public address announcer. I also do the public address announcing for boys and girls soccer as well as baseball, and I've done some boys and girls basketball games as well.
All right. Thank you for being such a big part of Beach Grove, Jim. And now we take it to the Beach Grove Marching Hornets for their halftime show.
Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
gentlemen, they are 12-time finalists of the state tournament 1 year without any reason. Your 2018 Beach Grove Marching Hornets. Working hard to make it ready for the Middle Championship trial. Again, first competition officially on September 8th at Decatur Central on Saturday. I look forward to more.
Okay.
How about that? Unbelievable. Moisture on the field.
Lutheran's helmets kind of look like Notre Dame's. A little bit.
Spectacular.
Like a dollar store.
A nice halftime show. Now we are back here at halftime ourselves. As they do the rundown to clock. You know, why not just add the 3 minutes? I'm not talking already. This is the clock is reset to 3. On the field, looks like good Mark Lillard spotted a little bit longer. Both schools played pretty well in the first half. Steve, you know, feeling each other out in the first quarter, second quarter, each really good drives. One giant play, and then a couple of screw 2-point.
Are we ready to roll? Okay. 13-6, Beech Grove trails Lutheran as we get ready for second half action. The Hornets will receive the second half kickoff from the Lutheran Saints. Scoring in this game, Lutheran got on the board first with a 26-yard TD pass from Blake White to Marcus McFadden. In fact, Marcus McFadden has both of Lutheran's touchdowns. He caught a 26-yard pass from Blake White to give Lutheran a 7-0 lead, and then rushed for 70 yards from scrimmage, giving Lutheran a 13-6 advantage. Sandwiched in between was a 1-yard touchdown run by Beech Grove sophomore quarterback Gavin Mitchell. So that's where we stand right now. Beech Grove trails Lutheran 13-6. John Dan's Jim Pick back with you here at Hornet Stadium. Hornets going through some final warm-ups before resuming play. Hornets have had a number of injuries, players going out because of such. However, they have weathered the storm so far, trailing by just 7 points. Perhaps the big play of the game was the fumble recovery by Beech Grove at their own 5-yard line after a apparent 2-score lead touchdown by Lutheran went awry. Micah Mattis will kick off for Lutheran. Thankfully, the weather has cooperated. We saw some light rain earlier before the game, but it has tapered off and it is dry for the moment. It has cooled somewhat here at Hornet Stadium due to the rainy weather. We are set for the second half kickoff. Micah Mattis will put his foot into the football. Line drive kick. It is fielded by one of the upmen for Beech Grove. That is Donovan Bailey, I think.
Decent return for the Hornets. Pretty good field position.
The Hornets should have excellent field position at around the 37, 38-yard line. They'll mark it at the 38.
It is a one-score game here. The Hornets will be looking to answer Lutheran to hopefully tie it up. If they do want to tie it up, they will need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Mitchell behind center. Actually in shotgun formation. Handoff is to Quanzel Jones. Looks for some running room. Changes direction across the 45 to about the 47. Picks up about 9 yards on that play.
Very short second down. Gavin Mitchell relaying the play call here.
Plenty of time left on the play clock, 10 seconds. Hornets get off the snap. It's a first down carry.
Oh, he's got a little bit more. He's still on his feet.
Washington still on his feet. Gets across the 30, 25, and he's going to be brought down to around the 22.
Very good run there. It's been a great start to the second half for the Hornets so far. Knock on wood.
Pickup of 31 yards on that carry by Teron Washington.
We'll see if the Hornets keep it on the ground here or maybe try to throw the first pass of the second half.
Beech Grove looking to send a message to Lutheran with an opening second half score. See if the Hornets make good on that opportunity.
So he's still on his feet.
That Jones or Washington? Quanzel Jones on the carry. Gets to about the 15-yard line, pickup of 7.
Hornets having a very good drive here.
We'll call it 3 because the yard marker is at around the 12-yard line. We're in the opening minutes of the third quarter.
Another handoff.
Teron Washington.
Oh, he's still on his feet.
Still on his feet, has the first down. He's inside the 10.
First and goal for the Beech Grove Hornets. Fantastic start to the second half.
Pickup of 8 yards on the play for Teron Washington.
Teron Washington been running with a purpose this drive.
Running with authority. Hopefully he can keep that up.
In a perfect
to the
world.
delight of head coach Mark Weller. In his 8th season here at Beech Grove, he has a record of 31-42.
And
Quanzel Jones is in for the touchdown.
another great run. Beech Grove. Fantastic drive to open the second half.
A 7-yard TD run for Quanzel Jones. His first touchdown of the season.
With ease. Now the Hornets, if they choose to kick the extra point, it will be a tie game. And if they choose to gamble and go for two, they could get their first lead of the game.
The Hornets are within one. Looks as if Fonseca is out to attempt the extra point.
Gavin Mitchell is the holder. Ooh, it's a fake.
It is going to be
good.
Good.
Beech Grove Hornets have their first lead of the game. You have got to be happy if you're Coach Weller.
Who was that? Quanzel Jones on the carry. Quanzel Jones around left end. Takes it in for the two-point conversion, and the Hornets have their first lead of 2018, 14-13.
Quanzel Jones scoring the touchdown and scoring the two-point conversion.
So credit him with 8 points on this young season. 9 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in this third quarter. Back after this here on BGSN. Alongside Jonathan Dans, Jim Pick back with you here at Hornets Stadium, where the Hornets have their first lead, 14-13, courtesy of a 7-yard touchdown run by Quanzel Jones and a two-point conversion by Jones as well. The Hornets playing smash mouth football on its first offensive series of the second half. All runs, sizable runs in fact. Teron Washington with a 31-yard run was the big play of that drive. Fonseca's kick, fielded by one of the back men. Is this McFadden again?
I find that to be the most interesting kickoff return ever.
That might have been Dante Akins on the carry.
And then they just try and run it. You know, kind of like the flying bee in the Mighty Ducks. It's kind of like a setup play.
Lutheran will have the ball at its own 27 to begin its first offensive series of the second half. The Saints trail by 1 at the moment. Still plenty of football left to be played in this contest, this season opening contest of 2018. The 80th season of Beech Grove High School football. Around right end, he's got some running room, knocked out of bounds. Looked as if that hit out of bounds might have been a bit excessive, but that was a legal play.
Do want to be a little careful if you're the Hornets here. Don't want to give up too many big plays after you just got the lead.
A 25-yard pickup for the Saints that time has the ball in Beech Grove territory at the Hornet 47. Just over 9 minutes to go here in this third quarter. The clock is stopped as a result of the runner going out of bounds. White hands off to Akins. Akins is going to get to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Very good play by the Beech Grove defensive line there, shutting the Saints down, not even letting them get a yard.
Beech Grove had that play read like a road map. 2nd and 10 for the Saints. Not much daylight for Dante Akins that particular time. Once again, Akins, the lone running back. Blake White at quarterback in shotgun formation. Snap is to White. White to his right side.
It is intercepted!
Romeo Eccles with a pick.
Romeo Eccles coming back from had a bit of an ankle injury earlier, but He has come back to the game to get an interception. Amazing play by Romeo Eccles.
I think that was Quanzel Jones on the interception, I beg your pardon.
Well, Quanzel Jones, great play by him. Quanzel Jones making his name known this game, scoring a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and getting an interception.
Our public address announcer, Steve Nantel, has a pair of binoculars to pinpoint the player who makes a play, or in that case, an interception. The Hornets have the ball at the midfield stripe, looking for more.
The Hornets are red hot right now.
Time to seize the momentum and run with it. Hornets cannot turn the ball over. Mitchell out of the gun. Handoff is to
He's got a little bit of room. Ooh! Low
to a first down. He may have gotten it. Let's see. Nope, he's short. Had to get to the 40. I beg your pardon. Got to the 41. Pickup of 9, but a sizable carry nevertheless.
A nice short second down for Beech Grove here. Gavin Mitchell relaying the play to the offense.
This is what you want if you're the offensive staff of Beech Grove.
This is exactly what you're looking for.
Yep. Handoff is to Jones.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Finds some running room. Gets across the 30 before being brought down to the 29-yard line.
Jones is running like a man possessed tonight. He is showing off.
He's having an impressive Beech Grove High School football debut.
If you didn't know his name before, you'll know his name now.
He's going to be a household name before this season's over. 7.5 minutes to go. Handoff is to Ron Washington. He's up in it around the 15, but not before he picks up another Beech Grove first down.
Oh, Washington's a little slow to get up there.
Hornets running at will against the Lutheran Saints. We've got an injury timeout for the Hornets.
By Washington, part of the dynamic duo with Jones, that he's very slow to get up.
Hornets can ill afford to lose him.
Yeah, no. Whole team on the sideline takes a knee. We can only hope that it's not too serious.
We have a timeout on the field with 7 minutes, 23 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Beech Grove leads Lutheran 14-13 when we come back in a moment here on BGSN. Ron Washington is helped to his feet, and he walks off on his own power. That's a good sign for Hornet fans.
He is limping a little bit, but it may just be a little sprain, and hopefully he will be able to come back next game. I think the Hornets might give him a rest for the rest of this game.
See what rehabilitation can be done in the interim.
Hornets can't afford any more injuries. That is the 4th injury of the game for the Hornets.
So it looks as if the bulk of the running chores will be up to Quanzel Jones. And he's making a name for himself in this contest. His go-ahead 2-point conversion has given Beech Grove a 14-13 lead, and that's where we stand right now. The Hornets are knocking on the door of the Lutheran end zone. Give is to Jones again. Jones finds some running room, gets across the 10. He may be near the 5-yard. Well, didn't quite get to the 5.
Another very good run by Jones.
Gain of 6. He's down at the 9-yard line. 2nd and 4. Hornets can pick up a first down without scoring a touchdown. Keep working that clock if you're the Hornets. The idea, wear down the defensive line of Lutheran. Man in motion. Mitchell. He'll hand off to Jones. No, he'll keep it. Mitchell, not much daylight there. Being brought down by number 42, Nolan Bryant, and number 55, who's not listed on the roster. Might be one of the players listed on the roster wearing a different number. A manageable third down for the Hornets. 3rd and 2. Just past the halfway mark of quarter number 3.
Hornets definitely want to extend their lead here by a touchdown. If they don't, they might have Angel Fonseca trot out here and go for a field goal attempt. But if I was them, I would want the touchdown all the way. Ooh.
Handoff is to Jones. Jones.
Oh.
He got in.
Another touchdown by Jones. Jones is making a name for himself tonight.
His second of the night. This one from 7 yards out. And the Hornets extend their lead to 7 at 20-13, pending the extra point attempt.
Man, oh man, Jones putting on a clinic here.
And he's giving Coach Mark Weller a tough decision to make when it gets back some of its suspended players. Hornets will go for 2, looking to make it a 2-score game. Mitchell out of the gun. Handoff is to Jones. Does he get in? No. He's shy of the goal line. 5 minutes and 34 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. Your score reads Beech Grove 20, Lutheran 13. Back in a moment here on BGSN.
What do you mean? Steve seeing me text while I'm broadcasting, while I'm writing down things.
Back here at Beech Grove High School's Hornets Stadium, where the Hornets extend their lead to 7 at 20-13. Jonathan Dan's update on Teron Washington.
It seems that he had a hamstring cramp, and he is questionable for the game. I would assume if I was Coach Weller, I would keep him out of this game because the Hornets can't afford any more injuries, Jim.
You are so right about that, John. Angel Fonseca to kick off once again.
It's the name of a movie that's coming out in a little bit. Lady Gaga is in it. Bradley Cooper is in it. But here at Beech Grove High School,
Angel Fonseca also plays on the Beech Grove soccer team.
Yes, he does, for which I do the public address announcing for.
with all the running backs that this Beech Grove team has in this team.
That is Deontay Jones on the return. Got to around the 30, 31-yard line, somewhere in that vicinity.
Lutheran will try to answer the Hornets. The Hornets have scored, 2 unanswered touchdowns since the second half started, and the Hornets are on a roll right now.
Beech Grove has outscored Lutheran 14-0 in this second half so far. However, Lutheran has other ideas as it looks to climb back into this contest. Once again, Blake White in shotgun formation. Lone running back for Lutheran. Handoff is to Akins. Akins looks for running room right side. Has it. Has the first down. Gets across midfield before being knocked out of bounds. 20-yard carry for Dante Akins. We may have an injury timeout. That's going to be another Beech Grove player on the far sideline, I believe.
banana. Eat your banana. Banana, no crack.
We'll call it an 18-yard pickup. He went out of bounds at the Lutheran 49.
It'll be a fresh set of downs for Lutheran.
Yes, nevertheless. Lutheran will take a timeout. We'll take one here with 5 minutes, 19 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. Beech Grove leads Lutheran 20-13 when we return in a moment here on BGSN. With John Jans, Jim Pick back with you here at Hornets Stadium, where the Hornets lead the Lutheran Saints 20-13. 5 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in this third quarter of action in the season opener of the 2018 season. Coach Weller has to be pleased with some of the things he's seen so far. Other times he's got to be not very happy. And that's going to be typical of early season contests.
Oh,
White,
screen pass.
one of the up men. That is Akins, still on his feet. Gets across the 30 before being knocked out of bounds.
Another huge gain by Lutheran. Beech Grove needs to be careful not to lose the momentum here.
Got it down at around the 26, 27-yard line. Let's see. The ball will be placed 27. It's a pickup of 24 yards on the screen pass from Blake White to Dante Akins. Clock continues to run, under 5 minutes to play, third quarter. White out of the gun. Akins, the lone running back. Man in motion is Deontay Jones. Jones has close to a first down. He may have gotten it. He's going to be close, and he does have it, according to the referee.
Oh, another injury.
It's Lutheran injury. Thankfully, it's not a Beech Grove injury.
The Lutheran player will get up on his own power.
That's a good sign. You don't want to wish injury on anybody, even if it's the opposition. That was Deontay Jones. He's walking off on his own power.
Sportsmanship is a very important thing in today's game.
Absolutely. We want to be passionate but respectful of other schools.
Yes, absolutely.
Meanwhile, the drive continues for Lutheran. Ball at the 17-yard line.
Man in motion. Oh, little
A
trickery.
reverse for Logan
that might be a
Beard.
touchdown.
He's going to go in untouched.
Lutheran finally answers Beech Grove in the second half.
Logan Beard on a 17-yard reverse play.
Now only down by a point. It's a 1-point game here at Beech Grove Stadium.
Looks as if Micah Mattis is going to come on to attempt what appears to be the tying extra point. So the Saints do indeed answer. Number 14 to hold. Once again, he's not listed on the roster unless he's wearing a different jersey. Snap is good. The kick is
good.
Also good.
Got a
And
tie
with
game.
that, we are knotted at 20 with 4 minutes and 9 seconds left to go here in the third quarter here at Hornet Stadium. Back in a moment here on BGSN. I got my mic back on. We have a barn burner going on here at Hornets Stadium where the Beech Grove Hornets and the Lutheran Saints are all knotted up at 20 apiece. Lutherans just scored on a 17-yard reverse by Logan Beard, a 6-foot junior. Micah Mattis added the extra point. He's 2 for 2 on extra points tonight. Beech Grove 20, Lutheran 20. The Hornets will be in action next Friday night at Park Tudor in what will likely be the final meeting between the Hornets and the Park Tudor Panthers, as Park Tudor is leaving the Indiana Crossroads Conference after this coming season. Cascade will join the ICC next season. In fact, the Hornets will be on the road for the next 2 weeks at Park Tudor and at Speedway before hosting Cecina 3 weeks from tonight.
Ooh.
Ball is fumbled,
Beech Grove needs
but
to be
picked
careful.
up.
Nowhere to go. Breaks Winston. And he's going to be taken down. Worst field position off the kickoff.
Was that Quanzel Jones on the return?
This time it's going to be at the 15.
Let's see. And he's down.
Oh, man.
Down, holding his leg.
Another injury for Beech Grove. Hopefully it is just a cramp. Those tend to happen early in the season. First games, you know, got to make sure you stretch, got to make sure you get potassium and stay hydrated and all that. So hopefully it's just some growing pains for the Hornets. They'll do some stretching and they'll get used to the game of football over the upcoming games.
Or the course of the season. Hopefully this injury's none too serious. Speaking of the Cecina contest, which will be 3 weeks from tonight, John and I will have that for you as well as here on BGSN. Quanzel Jones being attended to by the Beech Grove High School training staff, headed by athletic trainer Carl Palma.
4 minutes exactly remaining in the third quarter of 2020, just like Steve Vision.
Who is in his 9th season, I believe, as athletic trainer. 4 minutes left to go here in this third quarter.
It's on mute.
It'll be interesting to see who Beech Grove uses at running back here, as Washington and Jones are both out with cramps. So that will most likely affect Coach Weller's game plan.
Let's see. Quanzel Jones gets up.
Oh, he gets up under his own power. Is he getting back in the huddle? No.
He'll have to come out for one play.
Most likely just a hamstring cramp. Just stretch out a little bit on the sideline, get some water, make sure he's hydrated, and hopefully he will be good to go for the Hornets.
Teron Washington has not returned since suffering that slight hamstring injury. Mitchell hands off to, who's that at running back? That might be Donovan Bailey.
Oh.
Teron Washington has returned. He lost yardage on that play. Loss of a couple of yards.
It's good to see Washington back from that cramp.
Has Quanzel Jones returned yet?
I'm not too sure.
Once again, Mitchell under the gun. Delay of game, I think. Yep. Play clock went down to 0.
Not a great start to this drive for the Hornets.
especially after Lutheran scored the tying touchdown. You don't want to give the opposition momentum.
I believe there is a timeout on the field. Not too sure who took it just yet.
If Beech Grove took a timeout, that's timeout number 1.
Most likely going to talk about what to do here. Deep in their own territory, they don't want Josh Fryer to punt from his own end zone, so I'm going to try and gain some yards here and, in a perfect world, get the first down.
Each team with 2 timeouts remaining in regulation time.
Well, there's a little bit of confusion on the field here.
I suppose that timeout may have been granted after all. So rescind the penalty. The penalty never happened.
Oh, well. Got to remember, it's the first game of the season for the referees, too. So,
so give the officials the benefit of a doubt, too.
Everyone's a little rusty in the first game.
Not everyone's in mid-season form like a select few are.
Okay, the Beech Grove offense will trot.
One of the crew members of Indiana SRN is a basketball official, Steve Mazingo. He's doing color commentating alongside a fellow by the name of Brent. Second and 12 for the Hornets from their own 13-yard line.
Okay, so we'll finally get a play.
Wanzel Jones has returned to the Beech Grove lineup, I think. It's a quarterback key for Mitchell. Mitchell has running room. He might. Did he have enough? Yes, he does have enough for the first down. He did indeed pick it up.
Good run by Gavin Mitchell there. Yes, Jones is back. We'll see if he will continue to be the workhorse or if we'll see more of Washington carry the ball. Gavin Mitchell relaying the play call to the rest of the offense.
Under 3 minutes to play, 2:58 to be precise here in the third quarter. Jones with the handoff. Jones looking for running room. He's not going to find much at all. Might have gotten one, but that's it.
Oh, another injury.
This may be a Lutheran player down.
I believe it is.
Looks like Marcus McFadden, number 8.
Most likely just another cramp.
Cramping up.
No, those are, like I said, those are going to happen early in the season. Players aren't used to getting hit and running around all this much, so just got to make sure you stay hydrated. Got to make sure you get your potassium, and hopefully it's just a cramp and nothing too serious. We'll see here. Never want to wish injury upon an opponent, no matter how competitive you are. We're all just human beings. But hopefully it's just a little cramp, nothing too serious, and we can get back to some football.
Just want to make mention that we at BGSN would like to extend our condolences to the family and friends of former Beech Grove High School head football coach Jim Hoskins, who passed away June 24th after a battle with cancer. Coach Hoskins was the head man for the Hornets from 1984-85 to 1989-90, compiling the highest winning percentage of any Beech Grove High School coach in history. There have been 19 coaches in Beech Grove High School football history, 2 interim. Jim Hoskins had a record of 37-20 for a .649 winning percentage. We extend our Condolences to his wife, Deanna, his son, Jim Jr., and his daughters, Shelly and Tanya, as well as his grandchildren. Coach Hoskins, we're thinking of you and your family. Jim Hoskins was a fixture up here in recent years, up in the press box. Jim will be sorely missed. He is sorely missed by everyone here at Beech Grove High School. He was also athletic director here at BGHS. Jim Hoskins was the third winningest coach in program history behind Robert A. Bob Johnson and Joe Moore. Mitchell, he will keep the ball. Being pursued by players.
Good move by
but
Mitchell.
Not before he picks up a few yards of his own. Gets to around the 35-yard line.
Mitchell showing off his mobility.
Ball to 37-yard line of the Hornets. 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Looked like movement on the line, but wasn't called.
Another good run.
Is that Teron Washington? If it is, he's got another Beech Grove first down. Had to get to the 47, got to the 48. Pickup of 11 on the play.
Another great run by Beech Grove. Trying to answer to the Lutheran touchdown and break this tie.
20-20 is your score in case you're joining us. John Dans, Jim Pick back with you here at Hornet Stadium. Handoff is to
he's got room.
Has some daylight. He's on his feet across the 25 before being brought down at around the 24, perhaps the 23.
Another great run by Quantel Jones. Oh.
27-yard pickup for Quanzel Jones, or check that. 29-yard pickup.
Seems we have another player down.
That might be Jones, the ball carrier.
Ooh, man, that is not good for Beech Grove. Hopefully it's just another cramp and not anything too serious.
The look of concern not only on the Hornet coaching staff, but also the fans sitting in front of us, below us in the press box. Minute 18 left to go in this third period. Hornets looking to start 1-0 for the third time in the past 4 seasons. Hornets started 1-0 in 2015 and 2016. Lost the season opener in the first game played on Lutheran synthetic turf last season, 28-14.
Jones still on the ground.
On both sides, but it's been a very productive quarter for the Beech Grove Hornets. Not only has it been Teron Washington.
The Hornets have played 81 opponents over its 80 seasons of football. They'll add to that list when they'll face Brown County and East Central during the season. Both of those contests will be played on the road. The Hornets will face Brown County September 14th and face the defending Class 4A champion East Central Trojans at East Central in the regular season finale on October 12th in St. Leon, Indiana. Mark Weller is 5th on the all-time coaching wins list. I mentioned Jim Hoskins was 3rd. The guy ahead of him is Dave Topping, who coached the Hornets from 1966-67 to 1972-73, back when our public address announcer Steve Nantel was still in high school. Dave Topping had a record of 34, 34, and 2 for a 500 record. Dave Topping was a graduate of Terre Haute Wiley High School, which is now part of Terre Haute South Vigo High School.
It's stopped the athletes on the offensive side, but it's just been Mark Weller. It's really driving deep and telling, Ryan Tabor, Max Camado, Josh Crawford.
First down for the Hornets from the Lutheran 23. Clock has restarted. It's Mitchell.
He'll keep it.
Gavin Mitchell
He'll
on the
get the
quarterback
first down.
keep, finds some running room, has another first down before being knocked out of bounds.
Gavin Mitchell showing off his legs again. Quintel Jones is being attended to on the sidelines. Looks like it might just be another cramp, as previously said. He got some water and is looking to stretch out that hamstring. Hopefully he will be back in the game, and if not, hopefully he'll be ready for next week.
Coach Weller has to be encouraged by the play of his quarterback Mitchell and running backs Jones and Washington. We're in the final half minute of play in this third quarter. Ball at the 11-yard line of the Saints.
Handoff. Oh, that's a touchdown.
Is that Quanzel Jones?
Quanzel Jones is on the sideline. That might have been
Teron Washington. Teron Washington with an 11-yard TD run gives the Hornets a 26-20 lead pending the extra point.
The Hornets have the lead again. Washington and Jones, really, they are making their names. They're going to be household names by the end of this.
That was his first touchdown of the night, let alone season. So Mitchell has a touchdown, Jones has 2, and Washington has 1.
Newcomers to Beech Grove really showing off tonight.
That touchdown run was 11 yards by, that might have been Donovan Bailey on the TD run.
Oh, Donovan Bailey.
Yep. So no TD for Teron Washington. We have an illegal procedure against Beech Grove. 24 seconds left to go here in this third period. Donovan Bailey with the TD run of 11 yards. Are the Hornets going to go for 2? And it looks as if they are. Offensive coordinator Mike Renfro giving instructions to his offensive unit. 2 backs in the backfield. Mitchell going to drop back to pass. Finds a receiver, overthrown.
No, too high.
Looks as if Donovan Bailey was the intended receiver. So with 24 seconds left to go in quarter number 3, your score reads Beech Grove 26, Lutheran 20. Back in a moment here on BGSN. Courtesy of an 11-yard touchdown run by Donovan Bailey, the Beech Grove Hornets lead the Lutheran Saints 26-20 with 24 seconds left to play in quarter number 3. Alongside John Dans, Jim Pick back with you here at Hornet Stadium. It's the season opener of the 2008 campaign for both the Lutheran Saints and the Beech Grove Hornets. Angel Fonseca to kick off. It's an end-over-end kick fielded by That Beard, Logan Beard, finds some
A lot
running
of missed
room, still on his
tackles.
feet.
Beach Grove,
And he's brought down at around the 41.
a lot of missed tackles there by Beach Grove.
Logan Beard looking for plays to develop before making his move downfield. A good return nevertheless. 12 seconds left to play here in the quarter.
Beech Grove will try to hold and to stop Lutheran from scoring to hopefully Beech Grove can score themselves.
The Hornets have scored 20 points in this third period. Lutheran has scored 7. Once again, wide out shotgun formation. Jones in motion, gets the handoff from White. Looks for some running room, finds it, has a first down, and he's brought down into Beech Grove territory at around the 46, 47 yard line. There are 4 seconds left to go here in the quarter.
Most likely be the last play of the quarter here.
Pickup of 13 yards. He did not get out of bounds. As the third quarter draws to a close with your score, the Beech Grove Hornets 26 and the Lutheran Saints 20. Stay tuned for an exciting fourth quarter finish when we return in a few moments here on BGSN. "36 minutes are in the books here at Hornet Stadium. 12 left to go. A very important 12 minutes for both the Lutheran Saints and the Beech Grove Hornets in this Indiana Crossroads Conference opener for both teams, let alone the season opener. Beech Grove leads Lutheran 26-20. Lutheran has the football to begin quarter number 4. And the Saints will have the ball in Beech Grove territory at the Hornet 46. Way this game is going, we may be headed to overtime, but we'll see. Blake White in shotgun formation, drops back to pass, looks for a receiver. Throw is caught. That is Luke Snow on the reception. Blake White threaded the needle that time and completed the pass to Luke Snow. We have an injured Hornet.
Oh.
He gets up on his own power.
Most likely just another cramp. Seems like there's been a lot of cramps tonight, Jim.
That has been evident throughout the course of the evening. Looks as if Gavin Mitchell will come in on defense. The Hornets do not have a lot of depth. I guess there was a penalty assessed on the play. There was a personal foul assessed against the Hornets.
Ooh, that's not what you want if you're Coach Weller.
Or 10-yard infraction assessed against the Hornets. Lutheran knocking on the Hornet end zone. White drops back to pass. Pass is caught for the touchdown.
Got a barn burner on our hands, Jim.
Deontay Jones Deontay Jones, a 12-yard touchdown reception on the throw by Blake White. We are tied at the moment of 26. A Lutheran extra point will give the Saints the lead once again. Micah Mattis to attempt the extra point try. Mattis, a 5'10 sophomore. Kick is
no good.
Off the left upright.
This game is still tied. Oh my goodness.
And we remain tied at 26. 24 seconds into quarter number 4.
It's been a very interesting game so far.
We've had injuries. We've had spectacular runs. We've had plenty of penalties in this contest. We've had a little bit of everything in this season opener. Not to mention an exciting ball game.
Very exciting ball game. The Hornets will try and answer Lutheran here and take the lead back.
Lutheran has a nice contingent of fans across the way. Hornets have a good crowd as well.
Just like I said earlier, Lutheran's just down the road here, so
it's a backyard brawl.
Yeah.
A friendly rivalry between these two schools. The Saints and the Hornets. Ran into athletic director Tom Fincham in the gymnasium lobby at halftime. Micah Mattis will kick off to the Hornets. Hopefully the Hornets will have a nice return and put together another productive offensive series. Mattis puts his foot into the kick. That will go out of bounds. Yep, it does. The Hornets will probably have the option of taking the ball at the 35 or 40-yard line. It'll take it at the 35 in all probability. That's the first kickoff out of bounds for either team. The Hornets will have decent starting field position at the 35.
Gavin Mitchell gets the play call.
Let's see who's in at running back.
Another one to regain the lead. Back in the shotgun formation.
Shotgun formation is Mitchell.
Gavin Mitchell takes a snap.
Hand it off to Jones.
Wanzel Jones looks for running room. Not going to have much. Might have gotten one or two, but that's all.
Not a lot of room to run on the sweep there.
Pick up a couple. 2nd and 8. Ball at the 37-yard line of the Hornets.
Gavin Mitchell will relay the play call to the Hornet offense.
Beech Grove just has to keep its composure. Weather the storm, so to speak. The weather has cooperated tonight. Handoff is to Jones again. He's going to have more running room. He's going to be shy of the first down by about a couple, 3 yards.
3rd and manageable for Beech Grove.
Got to about the 39-yard line, or 44-yard line, or 43. Need to get to the 45 for the first down, since this drive started at the 35. A manageable 3rd down for the Hornets, if they can take advantage. Handoff is to...
And he'll get the first down, and he's got plenty of room to run.
Teron Washington.
Teron Washington.
No flags on the play.
Inside the 20-yard line. Great run by Washington. I believe that was Washington.
That was Teron Washington on the carry. So credit Teron Washington with a 43-yard pickup. 41-yard pickup for Teron Washington, I beg your pardon. Ball at the 16. Give us to Jones, has some running room. Gets inside the 10. Little bit short of the first down, however. But not before a sizable gain by the Beech Grove junior.
Beech Grove knocking on the door.
Still plenty of time left, just over 9 minutes to play in this fourth quarter of action. Exciting action, I might mention. Gavin Mitchell in the shotgun. Give us to Teron Washington. Has some running room, and he scores another Beech
Grove touchdown. My, oh my.
It's his first touchdown of the night. An 8-yard touchdown run for Teron Washington, and the Hornets reclaim the lead 32-26.
By the rushing attack of the Beech Grove Hornets.
Been a great rushing attack by the Beech Grove Hornets tonight. Teron Washington, Jones, and Mitchell really all just showing off their legs. You know, all these Beech Grove newcomers, they want to be household names here in Beech Grove.
Yeah. And Teron Washington is the fourth different Hornet to score tonight. Donovan Bailey was the other to score. He scored the previous Beech Grove touchdown before Teron Washington. Hornets are going to go for 2. Give us to Mitchell. He's going to score!
2-point conversion for Beech Grove.
The second of the night for the Hornets.
34-26, Beech Grove leads.
The Hornet lead is now 8. With 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter, Beech Grove leads Lutheran 34-26. When we return in a moment here on BGSN. Despite what is going on in the early going of this season, or the preseason rather, Coach Mark Weller has to be tickled to death with the play of running backs Quanzell Jones and Teron Washington and quarterback Gavin Mitchell, as his team leads 34-26 with 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to go here in this Indiana Crossroads Conference contest in regulation time. Let's see if Lutheran has an answer for the Hornets. Coach Mark Weller looking to climb up the victory ladder, looking for win number 32 of his Beech Grove career. Fonseca to kick off.
Beech Grove faithful getting hyped here in Beech Grove Stadium.
Lutheran crowd looking a bit pensive right now. It's an end-over-end kick. Oh, the whistle blew. I think the Hornets may have jumped offside on the kickoff. Apparently one of the guys jumped over the line before the ball was kicked, which is a no-no. So back the Hornets up 5 yards. Let's see if the Hornets can stay on side this time.
Angel Fonseca will attempt to kick it off again.
Fonseca to put it in play.
Ooh,
It'll be floated by number 4, Jalen Elliott. Elliott looking for some running. He has it.
He's
down
got
the
room.
left sideline. He's knocked out of bounds or brought down at around the 43, 44-yard line. That was a deep kickoff. Elliott fielded it inside his 5-yard line or 10-yard line before turning upfield and picking up a huge return. Huge yardage, in fact.
Lutheran will have good starting field position.
In fact, excellent starting field position at around the 39-yard line. Saints need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Give us to Deontay Jones. And he's going to be dropped for a loss in the backfield.
Big hit in the backfield.
Far side of the field. Loss of a couple of yards.
Oh, flag on
We
the
got a
field.
flag down.
I'm not too sure what the
Hope
flag
it's not
would be.
unsportsmanlike conduct foul. And it is against Beech Grove.
Oh,
Somebody
my.
apparently mouthed off to the official.
Oh, you can't do that. No.
Not very smart.
No. Coach Weller. Man, Beech Grove shooting themselves in the foot. My goodness.
Quanzel Jones needs to calm down. Hopefully he's not been tossed from this contest.
We are not entirely sure what Quanzel Jones at this game is He is sitting on the bench with his helmet off. Looks like
I did not see an ejection signal by the official.
all the way across the 50. It looks like it's going to be at the 48-yard line.
Looks as if he's still in the contest. He's put his helmet back on. He just needs to calm down.
Yeah, he just needs to calm down.
Not let his emotions lead him astray.
Uh-huh.
This time it's going to be a big
Give is to
the middle. Space to go. And it looks like that was
Dante Aikens on the carry. Picks up huge yardage. Close to a first down. He's shy by about a yard.
Jones will come back on the field.
So, I believe what the penalty was.
Hopefully he's calmed down to where he can play effectively.
Don't want to let your emotions get the best of you here. That might be where a little bit of the inexperience comes in.
Yeah. 2nd and 1 for the Saints. Give us to Aikens again. He has the first down yardage. Gets to around the 35. I think they're going to mark him just shy of 35 at around the 36.
There's a player on Beech Grove that limped off the field under his own power. Might just be a cramp, hopefully, or might be just twisted his ankle a little bit, and hopefully he'll be all right.
And that looked like number 72, Daniel Quinn. First and 10, Saints at the Beech Grove 36. Just over 6.5 minutes to go in regulation time. Lutheran trails 34-26. Logan Beard on the carry, I believe.
That's what they did, but he did fall forward for a gain of about.
Second and 7 to go for the Saints. Ball at the Beech Grove 33-yard line. Clock continues to run, just over 6 minutes to go in the contest, provided that we do not go overtime. Akins in the backfield, takes the handoff from White, runs around left end, close to a first down. Did he pick it up?
Very close.
Let's see, he's going to be shy by about a yard.
Third and very short for the Lutheran Saints, deep in Beech Grove territory.
Ball at the 27. Got to get to the 26 for the first down. Under 5.5 minutes to go. Clock continues to run. 3rd and 1. A manageable 3rd down for the Saints. But a flag comes down. Play is blown dead. It's going to be a false start against the Saints.
Ooh, the Saints had a 3rd and 1 and went and had a false start.
Going to be a more difficult 3rd down situation. Instead of 3rd and 1, it's 3rd and 6. Let's see what Coach Dave Pash comes up with for Lutheran. He's in his 11th season at Lutheran. Mark Weller in year number 8 at Beech Grove High School. Let's see what the Saints can come up with here on 3rd down. This is likely 4-down territory for Lutheran. Man in motion. White to his left. Pass is incomplete. Almost intercepted. However, it is 4th down for Lutheran. 4 minutes, 51 seconds left to go in the contest.
It's definitely 4th down territory for Lutheran here.
The offensive unit stays on the field for the moment. And the Saints are going to go for it, in my estimation. Four-down territory. If you're Coach Dave Pash in Lutheran, you have nothing to lose. 4th down.
There will be another pass.
White back.
He's going
deep.
It is incomplete.
Hornets take over on downs.
Turnover on downs. Beech Grove gets the ball back. Exactly what you want if you're Coach Mark Weller. Great play by the Beech Grove defense there.
Defensive coordinator Jim Cross has to be fired up for that. Stop. Hornets take over on downs with 4 minutes, 47 seconds left to go here in regulation time. Let's see if the Beech Grove offensive unit can milk the clock with some timely running plays. A huge stop by the defensive unit of the Beech Grove Hornets. Ball at the 33-yard line. Two-man backfield. Quanzel Jones on the carry.
Not a lot of room.
Might have gotten one, if any. Let's see. Pickup of 1.
One thing that Beech Grove has that a lot of teams do not have in the state of Indiana is a great punter in Josh Pryor.
Hornets looking to milk as much time as possible on the play clock before snapping the football. Lutheran has 2 timeouts at my estimation. Flag is down. Hornets are going to be whistled for an illegal procedure. And that's going to stop the clock.
That's not what you want to do.
Drives any Coach Batty, let alone Mark Weller. Ball spotted at the 29-yard line.
Let's see what they decide to do. 4:05 remaining here in the 4th. Clock will continue. 3rd down.
The game clock resumes. Under 4 minutes to go. Once again, Mitchell in shotgun formation. Hands off to Jones. Jones. Not much daylight there at all. Lutheran's going to take timeout number 2, I think.
Oop. Hornets will most likely have Josh Fryer out to punt. Don't want to take any chances here. It's definitely not 4-down territory for the Hornets.
3rd and 13 when play resumes here. We have a break in the action with 3 minutes, 39 seconds left to go in the contest. Beech Grove leads Lutheran 34-26. We're going to return in a moment here on BGSN. Three minutes and 39 seconds left to go here in regulation time at Hornets Stadium. The Beech Grove Hornets lead the Lutheran Saints 34-26. However, the Lutheran Saints are knocking on the door in Beech Grove territory. A critical 3rd and 13 coming up for the Saints, or for the Hornets rather. Quanzel Jones. Lutheran will take its final timeout. We'll keep it here. Josh Fryer and the punting unit will come onto the field.
Josh Fryer does have a strong leg.
3 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the contest. As I mentioned earlier, the Hornets will be at Park Tudor next week. In fact, they'll be on the road the next couple of weeks at Park Tudor and at Speedway before returning home 3 weeks from the night against Cecina, a game which we'll have for you here on BGSN. We will have all the home games on BGSN this season. Punting unit comes on for Beech Grove. Josh Fryer, all Marion County last year. Hornets looking for a huge boot from Josh Fryer. Hornets had too many men on the field earlier. Now one player comes off. Good snap. Kick.
Ooh, nearly blocked.
Almost blocked.
Ooh!
Deontay Jones eludes a tackle. Runs.
Oh, he's still going.
Across the 40, across the 50, and he's knocked down at the 45-yard line.
Huge punt return by Lutheran.
Deontay Jones with a huge punt return. Managed to elude Sean Small. Sean Small coming back from an injury earlier in the contest. He apparently missed the tackle on Deontay Jones. Actually, the ball was placed at the 46, but nevertheless, a huge punt return for Deontay Jones. Lutheran with excellent field position. 3:22 left to go in the contest. Snap, it's to White. He'll pass the ball. Looked like initial contact, but no flag was thrown. Pass incomplete.
Was a little bit of contact, but not enough to warrant a flag.
I think the Hornets might have gotten away with one, it appears. But
they may have.
That's just my opinion.
The contact did look a little early, but
yep. But the officials decided to let it go. Clock is stopped with 3:18 left to play. Lutheran has excellent field position. Don't go away, folks. Exciting finish in store. White drops back to pass. He's going to air it out. Pass is
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Well defended. Ben Settlemeyer, the intended receiver for Lutheran.
3rd and long for Lutheran. Lutheran throwing passes most likely a part of the game strategy because even if the pass is incomplete, the clock stops running, so you still have plenty of time.
The Saints are out of timeouts, I believe. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in this contest, provided that it ends in regulation time. Man in motion is Logan Beard.
Oh, there's a flag on the play.
Timeout taken by Beach Grove, I think. Or delay of game against Lutheran.
Ooh, Lutheran making their 3rd and long even longer.
3rd and 15. The ball will be placed in Lutheran territory at the 49-yard line.
Man, oh man, that is not what you want if you're the Saints.
This is 4 down territory for the Saints.
The Saints will most likely pass here. Oh, a little bit of confusion. What's going on here?
Lutheran took a timeout. Apparently, the Saints had one left, and now they've used their final timeout.
There was a little confusion there on the play, and the Lutheran offense may not have known exactly what they were supposed to do, so they called a timeout to set everything straight, because this is a very important 3rd down for them.
Coach Pash talking to his offensive unit, making sure everyone's on the same page, per se. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the contest. This is 4 down territory any way you look at it. Saints trail by 8, 34-26. The game against Cena on Bgsn is homecoming against the Crusaders. Bgsn will televise the September 21st contest against Monrovia and the September 28th contest against Cardinal Ritter. 3rd and 15. A huge down. Let's see if the Hornets can make another defensive stand. There's it out. Passing.
And it's intercepted. Oh, baby. Oh, he's still going. Huge interception for Beach Grove. Oh, my goodness.
DeMonte Henderson on the interception, wasn't it?
Exactly what you want if you're Coach Weller. Big time interception by the Hornets.
Keani Johnson with the interception for the Hornets, number 23. The Saints are out of timeouts. Ball to Lutheran 32. Give is to Washington. Did he fumble?
Oh.
He did.
Oh,
and
my
Lutheran
goodness.
Recovered. Lutheran got the break it was looking for.
This game has been wild. Beach Grove picks it off, and then they immediately fumble it. Oh, my goodness.
Not Joe Pisarcik-esque.
This game is not over, folks.
Joe Pisarcik was the quarterback for the New York Giants back in 1978 when he fumbled when the Giants were trying to run out the clock, and the ball was scooped up by Herman Edwards of the Philadelphia Eagles, who returned it for a touchdown, giving the Eagles a playoff berth that year, 40 years ago. Lutheran with the ball. Handoff
hand it off.
is to Deontay Jones, I think. Or Dante Akins, one of the two.
We have an injured player on the field.
I was an injured player for Beech Grove. I beg your pardon. Deontay Jones on the carry. Gain of a couple. We'll keep it here. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the contest. Lutheran with one last opportunity to tie the game and possibly force an overtime.
Both sides are very, very visibly tired. Injury timeout.
A hard-fought contest played between both schools.
For the Beech Grove Hornets. It's been one of those games where first half both teams
The fans on both sides have definitely gotten their money's worth tonight.
Beech Grove player will, seems that he's under his own power. May have been just another cramp.
And he'll have to come off the field for one play. That looks like Teron Washington.
Both teams have every player almost playing both ways.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left to go. 2nd and 8 for the Saints from their own 30-yard line.
They'll run it again.
Gives to Jones again. Has the first down before being knocked out of bounds. Looked like a hard hit out of bounds, but no flag.
Very good.
Marcus McFadden, I beg your pardon.
Very good play by Lutheran. They want to get out of bounds because, you know, the clock is ticking down, Jim. It's ticking.
Marcus McFadden has 2 of Lutheran's touchdowns. Shotgun formation for Lutheran. White rolls to his left. Looks to pass. He's going to keep it. Not going to find much running room. Might have picked up a couple, but that's it.
The clock is still running.
2nd and 10. Lutheran out of timeout. Clock continues to run. 2 minutes left to go. Lutheran in the hurry-up offense. White drops back to pass. He's going to air it out.
Go
Pass
deep. He's got an open receiver, and it's
by
caught.
Logan Snow. Or Luke Snow, I beg your pardon. Luke Snow on the reception, down to the 35-yard line, or 34, just inside the 35, which will be officially the 34-yard line of Beech Grove.
The clock is still running.
Minute 40 left to go. White,
there's a flag on the play.
Flag down far side of the field. Jalen Elliott on the reception, but this may come back. We'll see what the flag is for. It is an illegal procedure against Lutheran.
They will move back.
I think the game clock will resume once the ball is set. Nope. Clock is stopped. So Lutheran was able to huddle. 1st and 15 from the Beech Grove 39-yard line. White's pass is incomplete on the far sideline.
Oh, my.
Jalen Elliott, the intended receiver, unable to haul in that pass. 2nd and 15. Minute 29 left to go.
Under a minute 30 dramatic ending to this fantastic.
Ball at the 39-yard line of Beech Grove. Don't go away, folks.
Got a very good ending in store for this game.
2 receivers lined up far side of the field, 2 on the near side.
Ooh!
White
Beechgrove almost had a sack.
There was an intended receiver in the vicinity, and Logan Beard. He was the nearest receiver to the ball.
But it will be 3rd down
No
for the
intentional
Saints.
grounding, although some of the Beech Grove fans might be clamoring for one, but Logan Beard was in the vicinity. Good non-call there. 3rd and 15. Minute 23 on the game clock.
Absolutely 4th down territory for the Saints here.
Yeah, the Saints don't convert on 3rd down. They'll definitely go for it on 4th down. The Saints out of timeouts. The fans getting loud here at the Hornet Stadium. Another delay of game.
Oh, my.
Against Lutheran.
3rd and Emerson Avenue for the Saints.
Yep.
Saints might take a shot deep here, because they'll either hit pay dirt, or if the ball hits the dirt, the clock stops.
3rd and 20. The Saints need to get to the Beech Grove.
There will be a pass. He is going deep.
Pass is
Caught! Oh my goodness gracious! Oh my gosh!
Jalen Elliott on the reception.
On a 3rd and 20. Oh, is there a flag on the field? Oh my goodness! Oh, he comes back, holding by Lutheran. You look up shooting yourself in the foot in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of that play right there. Oh my gosh.
And a parent touchdown goes for naught.
Oh my goodness.
Looks like the flag was at the line of scrimmage. And the ball will be placed at the Lutheran 45-yard line.
Goodness gracious. 3rd and forever for the
3rd
Lutheran
and a country
Saints.
mile.
Oh my goodness. Beech Grove faithful are getting hyped up here.
White out of the shotgun.
Oh, the snap is low.
Rolls to his left.
Oh,
Yes,
oh my goodness gracious! Beech Grove! Oh my goodness!
Clock continues to run. Nearing the 1-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Fourth and 45 to go.
4th and 45. 4th and 40. Oh my goodness gracious. Saints are without a doubt taking a shot here.
White. He's going to air it out. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
No flags. And the Hornets will take over on downs and run out the clock.
Oh my goodness, that might just be the ball game here, folks.
That
Oh
should just
my
about do it.
goodness. Very exciting ending to this game.
And a parent touchdown goes for naught because of a penalty. That's 2 touchdowns tonight at least that have been nullified by penalties. Beech Grove had a touchdown run by Terrace Pope wiped out as a result of an infraction. The Hornets will go into victory formation. Gavin Mitchell will line up behind center. He'll take a knee. Probably have to take a couple of knees.
Gavin Mitchell getting a win in his very first varsity
have to run
start.
another play because there's less time on the game clock than there is on the play clock.
That
And
will
that's
be
gonna
it.
do
Exciting way to start off the season.
So your final score is going to read: the Beech Grove Hornets defeat the Lutheran Saints by a score of 34-26. Jonathan Dan's final thoughts.
Oh, that was a great way to start off the season. It was a fun game. The Hornets were down early at halftime, and they came out, scored 20 points in just the third quarter, and then just took it home. It was just a great game by both sides, a real barn burner, and a great way to start off the ICC.
The Hornets parlayed a surge of momentum into the fourth quarter and took the victory, 34-26 over the Lutheran Saints. For our producer Nick White, for my partner Jonathan Dans, and the rest of the crew here at BGSN, I'm Jim Pick saying so long for now. Our next telecast of Beech Grove High School football on BGSN will be 3 weeks from tonight when the Hornets host Cecina for Homecoming 2018. You've been watching Beech Grove High School varsity football on your home for Beech Grove High School Sports, BGSN. Again, the final score tonight, Beech Grove 34, Lutheran 26. Good night, everyone.